still. Every heartbeat chasing skill.
Dreams collide on sacred ground. When the whistle blows, we hear the sound.
Raise your flag, feel the pride. One love standing side by side.
Vamos, 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 hear the crowd roar. Football unites us, this is home. One dream, one heart, one nation's call. TOK, multimedia sports brings it all. En cada pase hay emoción, en cada gol una nación.
La historia vive en cada pie. El fútbol habla, hay que creer.
Vamos, vamos, hear the crowd roar. Football unites us, this is war. One dream, one heart, one nation's call. TRK, multimedia sports brings it all.
2026.
The world plays.
Under bright lights, the world stands still. Every heartbeat chasing skill.
Dreams collide on sacred ground. When the whistle blows, we hear the sound.
Raise your flag, feel the pride. One love standing side by side.
Vamos, 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 hear the crowd roar. Football unites us, this is war. One dream, one heart, one nation's call. TRK, multimedia sports brings it all. En cada pase hay emoción.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TRK Multimedia Sports Channel. TRK Multimedia, the name is Ataba for Jambra. You can call me the Royal King. Today, we are bringing you Senegal versus Sudan, the round of 16 in the ongoing African Cup of Nations. Currently in Morocco. It is the round of 16 between Senegal and Sudan. The match is already underway with the 2-minute play. If today happens to be the first time that you are watching us and you've not subscribed to our channel, please do us a favor, subscribe to this channel, TRK Multimedia. When you finish there, you share.
Every heart
Okay, let's go to the stadium and then let's see what we can do at the stadium. Sudan playing from right to left with all white outfit. And Senegal, of course, with the green and yellow stripes. Sudan is being coached by James Apia, a Ghanaian veteran coach. This is Watch Along. The live commentary from the studios of TRK Multimedia. Senegalese are very cautious about the threat of the Sudanese. Prior to this, 16th, Senegal lost their first game against Algeria by 3-0. And won their second game against Equatorial Guinea. Senegalese Mani in the 18-yard box. Cross went over wide. Senegalese starting with The starting lineup: Edward Mendy, Biate, Sek, Nyakate, Jakats, Diarra, Guaye. We have Ike Guaye and Pete Guaye. We have Sal, we have Jackson, we have Mani. Whilst the Sudanese have Mang Abu Zaid in post, Backglen, Said Ahmed, Kakshan, Bakit Khan, Taifor, Abdallah Kedl, Abdallah Yunis, Aisa, and Abdul Rahman, being coached by Coach James Abusiapia on the bench. Sudanese in there. Oh, what a goal from Sudan! What a goal from Sudan! Oh my goodness, what a goal! A perfect goal behind the 18-yard box, well curved. A curled goal. Worked out. Coach James Agusiapia, of course, always serious. Scoring their first goal against Senegal. It's too early, but the goal was so beautiful. Very, very beautiful game. If you're watching us for the first time, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to our channel, TRK Multimedia. And well curved inside the 18-yard box, and so beautiful, beating the goalkeeper, beating him so easily. What a goal from Amel Abdallah Yunis. I know the Senegalese know the threats of the Sudanese national team. The referee did not accept that. The team statistics shows that the shot on target, Sudan have one shot on target, one shot and shot on target one, and goal one. Means the only attempt they made is the one that went into the post. So that is proving to be a hard nut to crack. If today happened to be the first time that you are watching us and you've not subscribed to our channel, please do so and subscribe to our channel, TRK Multimedia. And so we are trying to make this easy. And Senegalese behind the 18-yard box of the Sudanese. If you have interest in sports panelism or discussing about this particular game, you can do so. Climb the TikTok box and let's talk about this particular game. Roots upon, you are all welcome. keep on tapping the screen and liking the page for us. Senegal is still in control. Trying to, Sudanese should be very careful not to concede any penalty. Because if they have to protect this game, then Mani trying to cut the ball across, but he couldn't. The goal is too early to celebrate, but hey, they are still leading by a goal. James Pisapia. Oh, this referee. Nah. Probably because he's Mani, he touched the ball. See. He didn't do anything. He touched the ball. If you're watching us on Facebook, you can break your comment to the comment section. Minute played so far. Sudan is still leading. The cross. The keeper punched it. Mani all over. Well saved. Before this game, Senegal played Sudan in Saudi Arabia with the World Cup qualifying series. And it was a draw, goalless draw. In their second match played in Senegal, Senegal won 2 goals to 0, making it difficult for Sudan to qualify for the World Cup. And this is the 3rd time Sudan is meeting Senegal. Yellow card for the Senegalese player. Ismail Jacobs. Number 14 seated man, Senegal, attracting yellow card. The Sudanese are playing some sort of game which is the kind of game they are playing, kind of defensive but very silky in attack. It was a nice goal, very curl goal, beautiful. That is what Coach Apia used to tell Achu, may he so rest in peace, to do. Go in, Kevin, and curl it out. Sudanese still in possession of the ball in the 80-yard box of the Senegalese. And, second attempt, the same player. Mel Abdallah Yunus. As I always say, Mr. Ed, you are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
How do you see? Sudan is leading by a goal today.
Yeah, so I was actually expecting them because they know the nature of this game. They know their Senegal is actually clear favorite, so definitely they have to just come out first and keep pushing. That's the one reason I believe they have the first goal right now.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Ed is a football analyst based in Canada, and of white from Mani. Do you think there is a pressure on Mani, Mr. Ed? Because he's been playing some kind of game today. It looks like he's not of himself.
Yeah, I don't think this is not pressure. It's more like when you're coming into a game and you have your favorite, that one is pressure on its own, but not on him as a person.
Okay. The Sudanese are still in control, but Senegal, very loop and goalkeeper came out on time to save the day. I always say it's too early for Sudan to celebrate, but it's an achievement to score an early goal like this against a whole team like Senegal. Senegalese are still in control, dictating the midfield, but Sudanese are playing a very good 1v1 defensive tactics. Of course, we know Kusiapia to be a very defensive-minded coach. Recycling to the back, Ndiaye to the far. Mani is playing both sides of the rings, left and right. You see him all over. Senegalese are still in control. Number 7 set Jesse of Senegal. I know Senegalese will look for penalty. I know they will definitely do anything possible to look for penalty.
Yeah, so earlier on you said Mani is actually playing from the left. I mean, I think he's actually changing with Diarra.
Yeah, they keep on changing.
Yes, and one thing that the Sudanese have to avoid is all those tackles right in front of the 18-yard box, because the more you do that, you actually keep on calling pressure on yourself, and you probably end up giving out free kicks. And you know the Senegalese are very, very good when it comes to set pieces as well, so they need to be very, very careful.
Yeah. The players are down. Senegal, and the goal was very, very beautiful, Mr. Ed. It was a very, very beautiful. Did you see it coming?
Well, like I said, I knew they were actually going to go out blazing. But then, like he earlier said, it's too early to celebrate. You really have to consolidate this lead. I probably want them to. I expect them to just keep on fighting, and especially in the midfield, because once they lose the midfield, it's really very, very dangerous for Sudan. Because if you look at the Senegalese attackers, they are really, really fast in the wings. Yeah, and they are very, very strong before as well.
Okay. If you are watching us on TikTok, we are also live on Facebook and YouTube, TRK Multimedia. So if Today happen to be the first time that you are watching us, you've not subscribed, please subscribe to this very channel. And remember, this commentary is proudly sponsored by Bernice Jambra, a licensed financial professional based in USA. She has a license to operate in all 50 states and even Canada. All you need is your citizenship, your green card, permanent resident, or working permit. And you need 1 hour to 1.5 hours of your time. She will explain to you, and very, very importantly, you need to pass a medical or a health check. When you pass all these, you are good to go. We're talking about life insurance that comes with living benefit. So contact Bernice on 210-852-3584 or 210-852-3651. She will help you. An infringement behind the 18-yard box of the Sudanese. The position of this free kick.
Yeah, I told you, usually you just have to try and avoid such free kicks. Because the Senegalese can be very, very lethal. Don't forget they have a certain Nicola Jackson, who is strong in the air as well. So, but I think this one is well defended.
Yeah. Wow. It was a dangerous one. Yeah, because the player was able to bring it back. Senegalese are still in control.
Yeah, that's probably because the intensity that the Sudanese started with is actually kind of fading away. And like I said earlier on, this is a bit dangerous for them. They really have to keep pushing, because the more you allow the Senegalese to get back at you, they'll probably use the counter attacks and some breaks to punish you.
For Sudan to beat Senegal in the quarterfinals, do you think it will have some impact on the players or the nation?
You mean the round of 16 in this game?
Yeah.
It's too early to call. But
I mean, for them to, if they beat them, what impact do you think it will have on the nation of Sudan?
As a matter, I actually believe that being a round of 16 is even a good achievement for them, getting from their history of the AFCON. And I mean, this is football. Anything can happen. I mean, when it happens, I'll not be surprised, because in their last game, nobody expected them to win a goal 2-0 against Equatorial Guinea. So yeah, it will be a great achievement, but it's early days. Yes, I mean, we have a long way to go. The football, I mean, a whole hour is like what, like a whole year. So we cannot conclude yet, but it will be a great achievement. But it's too early.
It's believed that anytime they win a game, both factions of the political factions put their guns down and celebrate. After they finish celebrating, they go back for the gun and start fighting.
Yeah, that is the power of football for you. That's what football does to a group of people. I mean, it's supposed to bring us together. I mean, it cuts across, and I'll probably be waiting for them to win so that all these hostilities will come to an end.
Now the Senegalese are still in control. We stick the ball to the Sudanese in the midfield. The referee whistles. "25-minute played so far. And Sudan is still holding on to their 1-0 lead by Amel Abdana Yunis. And the Sudan, what an opportunity.
That was a very good one.
Yeah, a good save.
Yeah, so you see, I was telling earlier on that it looks as if they actually relaxing a bit, but it's going to be good for them if they keep moving forward like that, because they need one goal is nothing. They need to consolidate it if they have anything to do.
Amel Abdallah, the goal scorer, plays for the second tier league level, and Sudanese still have the game in control. He was born in Kassala, Sudanese citizenship. Winger. He played for NPL Victoria in Australia. Wow. They are playing, the shot on target is 3-3. And the game looks like both sides have respect for each other. Full of respect. Senegal are still in control. Playing from left to right without the stars. Slow down. They don't want the Sudanese to break in counter-attack, knowing very well the dangers they possess. They played with them before. The first one I was talking about was played in, I think, Saudi Arabia, the World Cup qualifying. They drew. And the second one, also World Cup qualifying, where Senegal won by 2 goals. So this one is a third one, and it's Kusiapia, I know, even if he will lose. He want to lose. We call it honorable loss. Honorable loss. He wouldn't want to.
Okay, when you lose such a game, we call you a giant loser.
You want to have an honorable loss. The same. This is one thing that I don't like about goalkeepers. You do slow down and you get yellow card. Yes, it's part of the antics, but you still have to, hurry it a little bit. Mane has been checked and probably, Sudan have some young players. If they have to stay in for some time, bro, it's going to be. Oh, what a save! Nearly scored.
I told you about
Jackson.
Nicolas Jackson.
Yes.
Yeah, I told you about him.
What a save! And from the way it's going, it's likely they can equalize.
The equalizer will come. I mean, Nicolas Jackson or those guys, any of them.
It's likely the equalizer will come. Oh my goodness. Sudan has to up there. Oh, this should be an equalizer. This should be. I told you. Oh my goodness. I told you. It's a goal. It's a goal from the Senegalese. Mr. Ed, it's becoming interesting.
I was telling you earlier on, it looks as if the intensity with which they started the game with is actually a bit slow right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you leave so much space behind you, definitely they will punish you. These Sudanese are very, very fast.
Mm-hmm.
They are very fast attackers, so you leave a space behind you, they will punish you.
Aside
now you're gonna have a very good game now. The game is actually going to open up.
Yeah.
So you're going to see more attack from both ends.
Aside being fast, they have kind of more experienced players.
Yeah, of
playing
course,
in the
definitely.
Premier League, Bundesliga, Italian Serie A, all the big
Yeah,
clubs.
you give them, so they're actually working with so much spaces in behind them. So definitely they will get punished by that.
Now, 31 minutes played inside the first half, and Senegal won, Sudan won. Giving another opportunity for the Senegalese. Nice defending. This is the kind of game that I've been waiting for the first time. You know, Nigerians also play that kind of game, you know, free flow, ready to score. But the Sudanese have the power to make that beautiful game that I'm looking for. Because Senegal is already playing their part. The Sudanese have to, you know, desist from the relaxing and
Well, I agree
sleeping.
with you. I'm pretty sure this is the typical African football. You know, African football is about this free flowing football. Yeah, I mean, most of our players are playing in the European leagues and foreign leagues, and they cannot be influenced by the style of playing in those leagues. But this is a typical African football, the free flowing football that we all know.
Pepe Gueye. Pepe Gueye is an equalizer in the 29th minute. You are still watching us on TRK Multimedia, on YouTube, on TikTok, and on Facebook. We have all the dignitaries assembled in the stadium. Morocco you have very, very beautiful facilities to host the Africa Cup of Nations. Hold up a little bit. The ball is in the midfield. Senegal still controlling. Senegalese are in full force. A very nice defense, and still behind the 18-yard box to Mani. And across, what chested Nicolas Jackson couldn't get enough. Cross. Thank you so much, Ado Messi, Ruben Saguere, DJ Toxic. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your support. The worthy woman, the worthy veteran. Sorry. Thank you. And still, 1-1. I was saying Sudanese have some young recruited players. You know, Kosiapia, I know, always want to give the young boys the opportunity. If they have to build the team around these young guys for the next 2 years, hopefully we're going to have a solid team. Well defended. Very well defended. They're playing some good football. If they have to push on, it's going to be difficult for Senegal. But it seems they are giving a lot of respect. And the Sudanese are well defended. Yeah. Giving a lot of respect to the Senegalese. Still happy possession. Organizing themselves from behind and oh! Oh, what has this referee done? What is this? Is it really a penalty, Mr. Ed?
I don't think so. This is a clear case of diving.
Yeah, from the very beginning.
Yeah, it's a clear case of diving. I don't think maybe VAR will check this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, VAR need to check this one. I don't
from
think
the
it's
very
penalty.
beginning, the referee is taking some decisions that me, for one, I'm not. No, his leg didn't.
Yeah, I don't think that
he didn't
penalty.
touch him.
The VAR need to check this.
And
yeah,
he is a
VAR need to
goalkeeper.
check this one.
He's a goalkeeper, so he's taking some certain decisions. Me, for one, I'm not really comfortable with it. But
Well, I'm pretty, like I said, this is not penalty. I don't think it's a penalty. I mean,
yeah,
it's a clear case of diving. The VAR will check this one and see. Let's see how it goes.
37-minute play so far. 1-1. Sudanese are doing well because looking at their situation, they don't have much of well-experienced players among them, but yet very humble, doing their best. The referee has to slow down. Penalty check. I will be surprised and a little bit of disappointed if this comes out as a penalty, because even for me, I didn't see the leg touching him, and he's a goalkeeper. So if it were to be a player, you would have said something different. Still penalty check ongoing. Mr. Ed, let's look at the road to the qualification. Senegal, the matches, they won 2 matches and drew 1. Some of the matches, the match that they drew against DR Congo, what do you say about, because DR Congo, they qualified for the playoff, the World Cup playoff. So were you surprised when they drew against DR Congo and the team that they beat?
Well, do the qualifiers. I remember one of the things I told you, this Senegalese team is also a team in transition. Of course, it's a mixture of experience, like them, the very young ones. So it will take a while for them to really gel. But the coach has really done a very good job. I mean, mixing, like blending the two set of players that he has. I'm not surprised how they are doing, but I mean, I expect a lot from them. And you know, on the African continent, they are giants, right? So definitely, I mean, there's a lot of expectations on them. But I'm not surprised how they are playing right now.
But Sudan winning only one match, it's not a penalty.
Well, so like I said, apart from the fact that it was not even a penalty, I mean, I think there was a clear case of an offside. So I knew it wasn't a penalty, but the keeper didn't actually touch the player. So.
Honestly, had it not been VAR, they would have taken some decision. No, these are some of the things that were hurting African football previously.
It's not African football, it's world football at light, because you know, it cuts across. I mean, VAR is actually kind of enhance. I mean, it has its own positive and its negatives as well. But I mean, it's all the development of the game, so you just have to embrace it. These are changes we need to embrace at a point in time.
Still 41 minutes of play. It's 1-1. Doing everything possible to check on the dangerous players of the Senegalese. When you look at the probability of Senegal winning is really high. Right now, playing 71% of the possession against 29% for the Sudanese. The Senegalese have 4 fouls committed against 3 of Sudanese. 1 yellow card against 0, no red card, 2 corners against 1, and 1 goal apiece. Senegalese still have in control of the ball. Ball cleared out of play, becoming kind of midfield tussles. Keep on touching the screen if you're watching us on TikTok. And if today happens to be the first time you're watching us on YouTube and Facebook, please subscribe and follow us on our social media handle. Nearly the goalkeeper came out on time. Senegal, Sudan used to have a goalkeeper who is injured. His name is Mustafa. I think Mustafa Abdullah or Mustafa Muhammad. Besides that goalkeeper who played against Ghana, he played the whole World Cup qualifying series with only 1 goal in his net. But unfortunately, he's injured.
Oh, he's injured.
Yeah.
But you see, earlier when I was telling you, what I was telling you, the Senegalese have actually allowed the Sudanese have actually allowed the Indians so much space in the back. The more you do that, it's quite dangerous. Apart from the earlier move that actually resulted in a goal for Sudan, it looks as if the Senegalese have taken over the game. They're actually in charge of taking control of the game. Like
Was
taking
it
the
offside?
pace.
Offside. They scored the second goal.
Yeah.
It was offside.
Once again, like I said, you see too much space at the back. And yeah, in one of you can never be sure of the offside trap. Sometimes it could be too close to call. So
Yeah. Sometimes it can be too close to call, as you said. 42 minutes, 44-minute play. Sorry. You know, I think Apia is playing kind of a little bit of defense, trying to have equal rights in the midfield with the Senegalese. And there's a probability he knows how dangerous his players could be in the up front. So trying to encourage them to see if they can get a counter. Senegalese are still in control. Mane, of course. Well blocked. With this experience, vast experience, Senegalese against the less experienced Sudanese. Still in the behind the 18-yard box. And played off. Senegalese are still in control of the game. Playing from left to right. Number 5, shattered man. Gueye. Still in control. And what saved by the goalkeeper. Mangat Abu Zaid. Senegalese are still pressing. They have another corner kick. Good goalkeeping up there. Cross and calmly and timely saved by the Sudanese goalkeeper Abu Said. And the ball is, we'll say, about 80% on the half of the Senegalese. The worthy veteran, thank you for liking. Adot Messi, Jojo Inaki, thank you. Seventh minute at that time. The Senegalese are still in control. Remember this commentary, live commentary, is proudly sponsored by Bernice Jambra. She's a licensed financial professional who is based in San Antonio, Texas. She has the license to operate in all 50 states of the United States, even including Canada. Now Senegalese are in control. It was too wide. That was a good pass from Diarra. And Sarr couldn't connect well. So if you have green card citizenship and you're looking for life insurance that comes with living benefit, I'm not talking about that life insurance. It's supposed to be an offside, but still ball still in control, and a goal.
Yeah, you see what I was telling you earlier on.
From
they give them too much space, and you see this was supposed to be a clear offside, but
yeah,
probably it would be I checked like this is a clear offside.
What's supposed
It's
to be
a
an offside.
clear offside.
Yeah.
But then you allow them too much space behind, they will just punish you. That's exactly what I was telling you earlier.
44th minute play, Senegal 2, Sudan 1. I think they need to put on the kind of game that I know Sudan to. At least if they lose, just like I was saying, then they will lose honorably. It was a well connected pass. Good assist and good goal from Guay. Senegal also have some good.
They need to check. We need to check because this one is an offside. I believe so, but then
it was an offside. But I don't know why they don't. If it's an offside, they don't take it. They don't whistle until they wait for something else to happen. If it's an offside, it's an offside. You know.
The goal stands. It was not outside.
It seems he's checking.
So it's 2-1. No, the goal stands still anyway.
The goal still stands. Okay. They need to up their game. because the Senegalese half is also open. They are open. You've not closed their defense totally. Sudanese has the control. Push the ball forward. The wet cross, wet saved. Ow. But the goal scorer, Amil Abdallah Yunis. You see? Same way. 47th minute, any moment from now, the whistle, the referee will let the whistle to bring the first half to an end. But watching us, if you're not subscribed to the channel on YouTube, subscribe and share this page. Corner kick for taking corner kick. The game still remain 2-1 in favor of Senegal. I think the second round, if it remains the same, Mr. Ed, the Sudanese have to up their game a little bit when they come in the second round. Oh, this guy has some nice foot work. The goal scholar Abdallah Yunis, Mr. Ed.
Yeah, so in the second half, what I expect them is just to start with the same intensity they started the game with, and never to give them too much space behind, because if you leave too much space behind, that's where they capture. If you look at the 2 goals, it's because of those space that they left, right? And once again, we're trying to rely on the outside trap, and it did not work. So don't give them too much space behind. They capitalize on it. I'm pretty sure this is doable. I mean, judging from the way Kusiape likes to play his games, I'm pretty sure he wants to see out the first half, and then second half he adjusts himself and come back stronger. Yeah. This game is, for me, this game is still open. It could be anybody's game. I mean, despite the fact that Senegal actually had a fair share. I mean, they've had a majority of the share of possession in the first half. In the second half, I'm pretty sure they can contain them.
Okay. And the referee has brought the first half to an end. 2 goals scored by Pepe Guaye. And Amel Abdallah Yunis also scoring the one for the Sudanese. If you're watching us, and if you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. If this is the first time that you are watching us, this is TRK Multimedia on YouTube, on Facebook, and on TikTok. We're going to go for a short break. We'll be back shortly to continue with the studio discussion. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly.
Hello and welcome aboard. Thank you for riding with one of the top 5-star Uber drivers in San Antonio. Please relax and enjoy your ride. Whilst you're enjoying your ride, I would like to share some business opportunity with you. My name is Bernice Jambra, and I run a business as an independent financial professional. I would like to extend my business opportunity with you to be part of my business. My business is currently interviewing for partners, and I'm not sure if you would qualify for it or if it is a good fit for you. However, the average part-timer earns between $3,000 to $5,000 to supplement their monthly income. I know you might be thinking, what kind of company business is that? I'm part of a bigger mission. Do you know or have you heard of top A-grade companies like Prudential, Fidelity, Nationwide? They're always on your side. Pacific Life, Mutual of Omaha, just to mention a few. These are the companies that I work with. Your next question could probably be, so what do you do? I'm glad you asked because I thought you would never ask. In my business, we fight financial illiteracy and financial miseducation by assisting Americans on their options so they can be where they want to be financially. If you have the interest and zeal of helping people, or you know someone who would love to be an ambassador of helping others gain financial freedom, and you're ready to join the business, please call me at 210-852-3651 to learn more. If you're someone who also thinks that you or someone that you know will benefit from this business or information, please contact Bernice at the same number, 210-852-3651. Do not wait, because procrastination, they say, is a thief of time. Act now to help yourself, a family, or a friend, because someone is going to help them. Why not you? Have a wonderful ride with Mr. TRK and be safe out there.
Under bright lights, the world stands still. Every heartbeat chasing skill.
Dreams collide on sacred ground. When the whistle blows, we hear the sound.
Raise your flag, feel the pride. One love standing side by side.
Vamos, 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 hear the crowd roar. Football unites us, this is home. Dream one, heart one, nation's call. TOK Multimedia Sports brings it all.
Vamos, vamos, vamos. Football Unite. This is TRK Multimedia calling.
La historia vive en cada
We are live on TRK Multimedia Studios in San Antonio, Texas. Bringing you live commentary all the way from Morocco. African Cup of Nations going on currently. I'm on the studio with Mr. Ed, all the way from Canada, on TikTok.
Vamos, vamos,
We are live on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook.
this is war. Dream one, heart one, nation's call. TRK Multimedia Sports brings it all.
2026.
The world plays.
So, Mr. Ed, if you are still available, let's look at the prior to this game. You know, the qualifying, the group matches, the group games. If you were able to watch the Sudan games, Mr. Ed, are you there? Okay. All right. So let's look at this. Their group game prior to this very 1/16th. And what we were all expecting. Did you expect that Sudan would qualify from their group prior to the, or even prior to the beginning, the commencement of the tournament itself?
Yeah, so in every tournament, we always have the clear favorites and the underdogs. And there are times that the underdogs actually spring surprises here and there. So Sudan was one of the teams that I was expecting to spring a surprise. So I was actually not so surprised that they actually qualified to round of 16. For them, qualifying to the next stage is a good achievement from them, coming from their history in the AFCON. All right. I actually got a bit confused in the last group game against Equatorial Guinea. That's when I realized that, they could probably be able to do something at the second round. Even with this game, the way they started so well. But I think they actually relaxed a bit after the first goal of course, nobody expected them to score the first goal against a Senegalese team that has the firepower. Sadio Mane is playing at the top of his game. Nicola Jackson, so I mean, they have good players, good attackers. So I think it's probably because they actually went to sleep. That is why. But in the second half, like I said earlier on, I expect them to, I mean, start with the same intensity they started the first half with, and try to sustain it for the next 25, for the first 25 minutes of the second half. If they're able to sustain them, I mean, I think they will be able to spring a surprise. I see this game to be a high scoring game, but I see Sudan scoring another goal.
Okay. So I know all the teams or every association have their own problems, right? But my sources tells me that Sudan's problem is it's really really overwhelming. In a situation whereby it's difficult even for them sometimes to get players to train, and it's really really difficult because the same players that they have, they've been using all these players. They don't have some anywhere unless they use, of course, second tie, third tie, fourth tie players to come and augment their squad. Looking at the pedigree of the Senegalese squad and that of the Sudanese, 2-1, is it befitting for Senegal's status this time?
I wouldn't say befitting because Sudan for the past season or two they don't have any active football league in their country. I think there are two teams. There are two main teams playing the Mauritanian league. So, like you said, it's a bit difficult trying to get players to play. But they have a coach who I'll probably say is best at discovering new talent. So, I mean, I'm not surprised they actually have. I mean, their team is relatively young. I mean, they have some young players, even though they have some experienced ones in there. So, but then I'm not surprised with the kind of scoreline. Like I said, it is a bit positive for me for them to even get a goal against Senegal. I mean, that's a positive sign. It shows that they also have the bite, they can score goals. But it's just that I'll probably say would I use the word loss of concentration? No, I don't think so. But I think they actually relaxed after scoring the first goal, and that's actually what caused this one. For the 2-1 scoreline, it's not bad, but I'm sure they can do better.
Do you think they relax? Is it not too much over respect they have for Senegal?
So it's the same thing. I mean, if you relax, you probably because I mean you have so much respect for a Senegalese team, and I've actually scored against them, and they were not pushing. At the point they were trying to consolidate, they were trying to defend it. But I mean, you score the first 20 minutes of a game.
First six
You
minutes.
don't have you are okay. Well, I said within the first 20 minutes, you don't have to
Okay.
you don't have to try and defend because there's a lot of the game to be played. And that's actually what actually caused them. And I told you earlier on, too much spaces in between. You leave too much spaces behind them, trying to use the offside trap. I mean, I'm sure the second goal, for instance, clearly, I clearly saw that to be an offside, but I think they were over relying on the offside trap. And these things are just marginal, right? So, like I said, I'm going to the second half. They can bounce back. I have no doubt in my mind that they can bounce back.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Ed, and this is TRK Multimedia. If you've not subscribed, as I've been telling you to this channel, please subscribe. And we have this for you for the World Cup coming 2026 World Cup. We have more for you, so be part of the family. And those of you asking about my sports channel, yeah, I have a little bit of technical issues with it. So I'm trying to work on it, and I'll be back very soon. So if you want to subscribe to the sport channel, please feel free. It's still active, but because of the technicalities, it's difficult for me to go live now. So please subscribe, and we are working on it. Give us some time, and inshallah, we will come out strongly to operate that channel too. Okay, Mr. Ed, looking at Kwesi Pierre's history, you talked about he loved to, augment his squad with some young squad. I've not seen that much of a skillful Sudanese, but that of probably tactically disciplined Sudanese. What is your take?
Yeah, so in terms of skill, I mean, you see skillful players in countries where their football is actually top notch. I mean, they play football everywhere. A clear example is Ghana, Nigeria. I mean, they play football everywhere. So they're actually born with the skill. But like I said, Sudan, they are not playing in the league currently, and their resources is really, really scarce. So you actually augment for the skill aspect if you have people who are technically gifted, people who are willing to adapt to your style of play. You probably want to make do with that, even without the skill. I mean, the style of play should be enough to sail you through. And I think that is actually what's going on. But I'm not actually scared of the fact that I don't think a coach will actually for the team or put a set of players together who do not have skill. They all have individual skills and brilliance, but at this stage of the competition, it's not all about skills, it's about teamwork, right? It's about teamwork and tactics. So definitely, I'm pretty sure he has a game plan. So even when the player has some skill, they'll tell a guy, put away your skill for now. Let's do a teamwork, or let's go according to the tactics that we want to play. I'm pretty sure they are quite skillful. I mean, if they are not skillful, they will not be able to play on this level.
Senegalese goalkeeper Edward Mendy, looking at his status and what he has achieved, was the goal too easy for him?
No,
Goal that
not
scored.
at all. I
He
mean,
didn't
not
see-
the big.
He didn't see it
No,
coming.
no. So that's what happened when you underrate a particular team, when you actually underrate a set of players. Like you're saying, you might think that they don't have skill, but they do have their own skill in their own unique way. And besides, most of the top-notch goalkeepers also concede goals, so it's not news. I mean, once you're a goalkeeper, there's a likelihood of you to concede a goal. And it will surprise you to know that it's only the best goalkeeper that concede the cheapest goals that you expect them to do something with it, right? So I'm actually not surprised. I mean, a goal is a goal. I mean, there was nothing you could have done about it. So, yeah.
Okay, that is Mr. Ed. Oh my goodness. This code is bothering me. That is Mr. Ed all the way from Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're still watching, this is TRK Multimedia Studios all the way from San Antonio, Texas. In about a minute or so, the second half will probably start.
World stand still, every heartbeat chasing skill.
Dreams collide on sacred ground when the whistle blows.
Those who want to have watch along with us on this coming World Cup
One love step
and the friendly matches,
beside.
please subscribe to our channel TRK Multimedia.
Vamos, vamos,
Varmos and Varmos.
football unite.
Football unite us.
One dream, one heart, one nation.
One dream, one heart, one nation.
Multimedia
TRK Multimedia Sports. We bring it on. One dream, one heart, one nation.
La historia vive en
Players are coming out from the tunnel.
fútbol habla, hay que creer.
Vamos, vamos, hear the crowd roar. Football unites us. This is war. One dream, one heart, one nation. Let's go. TRK Multimedia Sports.
At the end of the halftime, Senegal leading Sudan by 2 goals to 1. To me personally, I don't think that Sudanese have disgraced themselves at all. They've proved something worthy, and I really appreciate and I say kudos to Sudanese players.
Lights the world stand
And kudos to Coach James Akwesi Appiah.
still.
Dreams collide on sacred ground when the whistle blows. We hear the sound.
Says football unite and football brings everybody together. That is what football can do. In about 45 seconds, the referee will blast the whistle to bring the second half to a beginning. 2 goals scored by Pepe Due in the 29th and the 48th minute. And 1 goal scored by Amel Abdallah Yunis in the 6th minute. Still hold, making Senegal super upper hand, giving them the upper hand over the Sudanese. The referee has whistled the first, the whistle, blast the whistle to begin the second half of the competition.
One love standing side by side.
Currently, Sudan is playing from left to right. And of course, putting a little bit of pressure on Senegal.
Football unites us. This is home. Dream one heart, one nation's call.
Let's go to the stadium.
TRK Multimedia Sports brings it all.
TRK Multimedia Sports brings it all. This is the stadium flavor. We have the commentary. Bernard Atat Jambra, you can call me the Royal King. Then Mr. Ed, all the way from Canada. Sports analyst, very good one, of course. Senegalese are in control. Now they are behind the 80-yard box of the Sudanese. And very good one. Everybody trying to take control of the situation. Diarra, number 7, seated man of Senegal, being blocked by Abdurrahman, number 10, seated man of the Sudan, and Mustafa as well. These people have some young players. Very young players. And oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Sudan nearly equalized. Nearly equalized in the 49th minute. And Senegalese are in control. Perfect defense. Eddie, did you see that ball from the Sudan?
Like I told you earlier on, if they start the way they started the first half, I'm sure they'll be able to get an equalizer. But once again, if they get an equalizer, they don't have to call into their shots again. They really need to keep pushing. They you know, it's a game of equals, right? You have 11 players, and the guys also have 11 players, so they shouldn't even think that they shouldn't give them too much respect on the game.
No, they shouldn't give them too much respect. Yeah, I also think so. If they give Senegal too much respect, you're going to go against them. And I don't think they are giving that respect because they don't panic when they are coming one-on-one or face-to-face with players like Matni, Sal, and those guys. They play their normal game.
Yeah, they need to play their normal game. I mean, it should be enough motivation for you to be yourself.
If they score, this guy will be frustrated, I think. The Senegalese, if they score right now, if the Sudanese score right now, the Senegalese will be frustrated. But they've started pulling these guys down and pushing them around. '50th minute play so far. Nicolas Jackson. This is an unnecessary pull. You knock him unnecessarily, you know. Yunis Abdallah is a very good player. He's been giving some good passes and good contributions. And oh, that been pushing them, pushing. I told you. Ed, have you seen Senegalese been pushing around, pushing very, very often?
Yeah, they know the threat that's in the Sudanese close to them. So the only thing is just try to frustrate them. But like
Yeah.
I said, I mean, this is how they started the game. If Sudan can continue with the same intensity, I'm sure the equalizer will come
Yeah.
before the 70th minute.
Men behind 80-yard box. Cleared. Oh. Sudanese still have control of the ball. And oh. Oh. They're playing some good football up there. Well across. Prevented by Senegalese defense. Sudan I'm beginning to have interest in these Sudan players ready to do everything possible to either equalize, as I said first, if they have to lose, then they have to lose honorable loss. Meaning you fought really, really hard, but everybody, the whole world saw that you fought, you did your best. This referee is kind of like intimidating players. I don't know. The way he does his face and talk to the players. Corner kick. And a cross. Oh, why did you?
Yeah. So it's looking quite interesting the way things are panning out. I'm pretty sure the Senegalese want to make some changes to their squad because they want to avoid maybe a possible red card because frustration. I'm pretty sure frustration will just get in a bit.
54 minutes played inside the second half. Nicholas Jackson is coming up. Bolai Bi, number 9. He's a striker coming in for Nicholas Jackson. And before that, El Hadji Malik Diop also came in for Ismail Jacobs. Looking at the statistics, still the Senegalese are playing about 73%, but possession again 27. They're doing everything. Oh, unnecessary touch. These are some of the things that I want them to forgo. Shady, number 25, settled man. Shady Baglin. Behind the ball. Cross. The work save. Diatta drops the ball very well. Senegalese are kind of trying to use some tactics here. Sudanese are spreading it wide. Still the ball. Possession. They lost it to Senegal. Oh, went to the corner kick. Please, good evening. Agbobul Godfred, thank you. Good evening. If you want to join us on the box, you can join us in the box. We really will appreciate it. Still a corner kick, number 25, shirted man of the Senegalese. He just came in. That was El Hadji Malik Diop. Corner kick, gone wasted. So far, so good. 57-minute play. Senegal still leading Sudan by 2 goals to 1. Boats USA, you are welcome, Robert. You see, the game has slowed down a little bit, Ed. The game has slowed down a little bit, looking at the way they started. Coach James Akosiapia of Ghana. So far, one of the best coaches in Africa, because he was nominated by CAF. To be one of the best coaches in Africa. A little bit of hold up. .59 of play. Senegal 2, Sudan 1. I'm reminding you that this commentary is proudly sponsored by Bernice Jambra. She's a licensed financial professional who helps American citizens and Canadian citizens and those with the green card on their life insurance policies. I'm not talking about death insurance, I'm talking about life insurance that comes with living benefit. All you need to do is to qualify the health check, have your green card or your permanent resident or your citizenship, have your regular job, and that's it. Give her 1 hour to 1.5 hours of your time. A push. This is not necessary. Or La EDI. The Sudanese that I know didn't come with their full squad. Now, hey, They used to have some good players. Very, very good players. I call them good and hungry players. After this game, we have another game coming up. Mali versus Tunisia. -61-minute play so far. Still Senegal leading 2-1. 62 minutes of play. Sudan defending very well. I can say the Sudanese are really tactically disciplined side, because when we talk of the skill, I don't see them to be that naturally born footballers. But looking at the way they are defending and obeying instructions. Ataid Abdurazak Ataid coming in for Mustafa Ashon for Sudan. Just frustrating the Senegalese when it comes in terms of the skill. Off wide. When you talk in terms of the skill and talent, Senegalese are up there as against the Sudanese. Malay DI heading up off the goal post. Mr. Eddie for available. Go and fix your bandage, says the referee. Go and fix your bandage. 65th minute play so far. Still Senegalese are in control of the ball. Keep on tapping the screen. Hawa Abdullahi, you welcome. And at Kwame, you are all welcome. Sherry Cody.
Yep.
So looking at the way the tempo of the game has slowed down. Oh. Yeah, Mr. Eddie for available. Looking at the way the game has slowed down a little bit, do you think they are both comfortable with the score line, or
But
they just
a game of this nature, the Senegalese know the threat the Sudanese pose to them. So definitely, I mean, they need to be a bit tactical. I think it's a tactical game here. It's more tactical than being slow. I mean, I'm pretty sure they both have their own plans. Yeah.
okay? It looks like your microphone is not really clear, so if you can check it out. Senegalese know the threat Sudan can possess. We are looking for the beauty of the game. Sudan really don't play that beautiful game, but if you underrate them, they will spot you. I will appreciate if he goes all the way to the penalties. And that was Senegalese player Diarra, or now it's Biata rather. Biata, a very good, experienced player as well. Adult Messi says that Senegal is winning by 1 point, 2-1. Yes. And substitution is coming. That means number 15 seated man, Salah Adel, coming in for Mohamed Abdulrahman, number 10 seated PC. Abdulrahman. And Atayab Abdurazak also coming in for Mustafa Kasson. Head-on collision, I call it. Minute play so far. The scoreline still remains the same. So that means I'm taking control now, trying to push forward. What is this yellow card about this? What is the yellow card about this? Steady backline. What an intentional. Anyway, it's still a yellow card. 71 minutes, still 2-1 in favor of the Senegalese. The game is being played. Right now, the Sudanese are coming up a little bit, reducing the possession from 70 plus to 69, 67% for the Senegalese, up to pushing up to 33% for the Sudanese. This is an African Cup of Nations currently ongoing in Morocco. This is the round of 16. And behind. Senegalese are still in control. I see this game to go to penalty, because if Sudan continue to play the way they are playing.
Yeah, as you can see, the Sudanese are now, they've actually they're kind of coming into the game strongly. I told you they have a, I'm pretty sure the coach has a plan, you know. So hopefully they'll be able to stop. Once they sustain it, I see the equalizer coming.
Thank you, Mr. Ed, for that wonderful submission. Because it's just 74th minute. If the Senegalese are not able to add another goal, then there's a probability Sudanese can equalize, because they are coming into the game right now. Some substitution from the Senegalese. Ibrahim Mbaye coming in for Ismail Assar. And the Lamine Kamara coming in for Habib Diarra. Senegalese recycling through Edward Mendy. And opportunity. Yeah. Very good decision by the goalkeeper. Yeah. Very good decision by the goalkeeper. Coach James Akusiapia making some tactical substitutions now. well blocked. It seems the field is a little bit slippery because the players have been slipping. I don't understand. It's not raining either, or too dry because of the weather. And opportunity for Senegal, for Sudan. Oh. Sudanese are coming in, Mr. Ed. They are coming in. It seems,
Told you earlier on.
yeah, the coach is bringing some experienced players. The Senegalese started with the 4-3-3 formation, and the Sudanese also started with 4-3-3 formation. Likely that will increase. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Now the Senegalese have stamped their authority over the game.
Yeah, that's game over then.
Yeah,
But it was generally it's not a bad performance from Sudan.
yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed that they couldn't actually sustain the pressure. But then hey, this is football. Anything can happen. It's the last whistle goes. So let's see what they can do.
I'm not surprised though because of the experience level of the Senegalese, and looking at my source, what my source tells me about the pressure and inaccurate preparation that Sudan has got through. I'm not really disappointed. Yeah. Hopefully they will bounce back next time. Yeah, hopefully they will bounce back next time. This is experience versus inexperience. Ibrahim Mbaye who came in for Ismail Sarr in the 74th minute, came to score in the 77th minute. Because when the goal came, the Sudanese goal came, I realized, oh, it's too early. But they know very well they'll go home today. But hey, they have nothing to lose. They've done themselves proud. They've done the coach proud. They prove something worthy more than themselves. For 12 good years, they've never been to AFCON. This is their first win after 1970. So, the first win, and they qualified for the next stage of competition. This is the first time. So, as it seems, Coach Appiah is making a lot of records in being the first coach to qualify them to this competition after 12 years or so, being the first coach to
yeah, that's a record.
yeah.
Like you said, it's not a bad achievement for them. I mean, they play very well. Unfortunately, this is like you rightly said, experience versus inexperience. So should be a good effort, and we need to applaud the team.
Ibrahim Mbaye making the second effort. (82nd minute inside the second half. Senegal have increased the tally to 3. Goes to what? Ghana is in. I'm reminding you that we're going to have more discussion, more commentary on this page for the pre-World Cup games, talking about friendly games during the World Cup games and post-World Cup games. We'll bring you some interviews and behind the stadium scenes and stuff. For most of the centers. So please subscribe to our channel and be part of the community. Senegalese still have some chance. Perfect clearance. Very timely clearance from the Sudanese defenders. And still, Senegal still have the upper hand. Mr. Ed, let's look at the intensity Senegal used to play and the team they've met so far compared to Nigeria. You think Senegal and Nigeria together, if they have to play, Senegal have upper hand over Nigeria, or it's going to be anybody's game?
That is a very difficult question to put, because these are two different teams playing at different dimensions, right? So, I mean, it could be anybody's game, but I feel Senegal will probably have an edge over Nigeria, looking at the way they play, their team and everything. Nigeria is star-studded, right? They are a bit of inconsistent, but with this particular AFCON, you can see the progression. So it's going to be a very, very tight game. But hey, it is what it is. This is football. Anything can happen.
It is what it is. That's football. Anything can happen. If you are interested in soccer, you can climb up here. Let's talk about that. Is if you are watching the game between Senegal and Sudan. So 3-1. The Senegalese are in control. This referee like to show cards, right? Too much. He's not making the game nice for me. But I like it. I like the game to flow a little bit. Senegalese coming to the half of the Sudanese. Now the Senegalese have stamped the authority, so they can choose to slow the game down a little bit. And now they have possession of wide. Now the captain of the side is Douaye. We have Backland have yellow card. Jacobs have yellow card. Jackson have yellow card. Then there was another yellow card. And that Abdurrahman was substituted. Senegalese have some young players. It's going to be very, very interesting in the World Cup. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting.
Too early to talk about World Cup right now. Because the World Cup is so many months away.
Yeah, I said it's going to be very interesting. You're looking at it's Nigeria that they couldn't qualify that. And the Sudanese are in control. Wow. It's corner. This should have been a goal. This should have been a goal. This should have been a goal. You know, it's like this one is inexperience that cost him, because for you to allow him to come all the way to clear the ball.
See, I'm pretty sure the Sudanese have actually checked out. They've actually accepted the fact that they couldn't be going home. So
yeah. Because this one should have been a goal. It's a clear opportunity. At least a little tap, a little chip would have beaten the goalkeeper easily. Still have the player on the floor. Very powerful strike from the Sudanese, 98th minute. Flat 7. Minutes added time. This has been a kind of easy game for Senegal. That is what I'm actually concerned about, because prior to this level of competition,
I would disagree with you. I don't think it has been an easy game. It's just that the Sudanese actually lost the game right at the death of the second half, of the first half. And they couldn't sustain the pressure, the intensity with which they started the second half. So, well, they've not found it easy. I don't think it's an easy game.
The reason why I'm saying that is looking at Sudan being the whipping boys in their group. You know, losing 3-0 to Algeria, losing another 3-0 or 3-1 to the other opponent, then subsequently winning 1-0 to Equatorial Guinea. Prior to this, they've already conceded about 6 goals. That's why I'm saying it's kind of easy game for Senegal. I'm expecting them to have another consolation goal to their credit. Even if they lose 2-1, 3 goals to 2, or 2 goals to 3, that will be fine. Throw in for Sudan.
What if it ends in 3-3?
Hopefully. Hopefully. If they will go home, I want them to go home honorably. But even this time, I think they've done a good job. They've done their best qualifying to this stage. Yeah. Better luck next time. Five minutes out of the 7-minute added time play so far. The next game will probably be Mali versus Tunisia. That will also be an interesting
That would be a
game.
cracker. That would be a crack off again.
Another calmly and well displayed defensive skills over there. Mani is still in the game. You know, one thing that I respect about Mani, accepting to put down the captaincy for another person while he's still playing in the game.
Well, so I mean, these are people who respect what do you call it? like
Decision of
the
coach.
process. They actually want, they actually follow the process because he knows that he's actually bowing out. So it's high time he actually empowers other young guys to step up. So I mean, I think he's a very, very selfless person. He's well respected. He has his dignity high. So definitely something like that is definitely in this guy.
Yeah, that is a good one. Good job for Manny. The 97th-minute play so far. Still the play that is the last, probably the last kick for the Senegalese. That is if the coach decides to do so. Both teams playing 4-3-3 formation. Referee will break the end of the game very soon. I still think he's going to remain a 3-1. Not miracle. Yes, and he did. He did. He did. Congratulations, Coach James Akosiapia. Kudos to the coach, James Akosiapia, and the Sudanese. You've done your best. You did very well. We are proud of you. You know, I hope this will unite the nation. And bring peace. At the end of the game, Senegal is running away with 3-1 win. And the next game coming up is Mali against Tunisia. We'll be back in about 45 minutes time. Mr. Ed, your last word to run up.
Yeah, I would probably say that we should applaud the Sudanese team. They did a good job. I mean, coming into the game, they were clear underdogs. Senegal were the clear favorite. I'm even surprised that they were able to get a first goal within the first 10 minutes of the game, and I'll probably wish them better luck next time. I'm looking forward to the next AFCON because then I know for sure they're going to spring surprises here and there. That is if they're able to keep the team together as a unit. Yeah, better luck to them. But I'll probably say congrats. At least they've actually broken the record, and hopefully they'll be able to build on that on the next AFCON.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Ed, all the way from Canada, a sports analyst in Canada for TRK Multimedia. Thank you, Edward. My regards to your family. We'll be back in the studios in about 45 minutes time. This is TRK Multimedia, and my name is Atta Bafo Jambra. You can call me the Royal King. This is what we love to do, and we'll bring to you. Listen, as I was saying, this game or this commentary is partly sponsored by Bernice Jambra. She is a licensed financial professional based in USA here. She has the license to operate in all the 50 states, the United States, and Canada as well. If you are here, you have green card, you have citizenship, and you want to have a life insurance that comes with living benefit, where your contributions will grow some interest and compound the interest for you. Please contact Bernice on 210-852-3584. That is the number on your screen, or contact her on 210-852-3651, and she will gladly help you. Thank you, the veteran. Thank you, Mr. Ed. Thank you, the Castle of Livingston, Ado Messi, Jojo Inaki. Thank you, all of you, for liking the page. Thank you, DJ Toxic. I really appreciate your support. And I thank my family, and I thank my friends. I love you. I'm going to meet very soon. Bye bye.